Hey. What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good? Welcome to Up at Night with DJ Tyson. We haven't had these nights in a long time. Uh, I'm going back to a lot of my ways and the things I used to do that got me where I am, and it's where it's going to take me where I'm going. Mm. Man, shout out to Sylvia. I see she had a Hezekiah Walker on the channel. Uh, I'm listening to the prayer. He said some very valuable things. So come on in the chat. Come on in the chat. We go back up at night with DJ Tyson. I think I'm gonna do this every night. Back to back to doing what I love to do, you know, which is talking to the people about any and everything. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, come on out, come on in the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? It's been a long day today. I miss Hezekiah Walker. Oh shit, I was so tired, man. Earlier this morning, shit. I missed the man, but I didn't miss the message. That's the greatest thing about the message. The message. I missed the man, uh, but I didn't miss the message. And I think a lot of people might not even caught the message. But as I got through uh, watching um, him pray and speak and the things he was saying, I'm going to rebuttal some of the words he said because I've said it many a times. Uh, I listened to him say, two or more are gather in his name and being in the agreement, he is in the midst. He is in the midst. What's up, Chris? What's going on, bro? Yeah, I heard him last night. I heard him praying for Rob. I heard him. I didn't make it because I was asleep. I was up at 7 o'clock this morning, and y'all know the shenanigans that went down today. But moving forward, uh, we ain't, you know, gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do and keep on being who I am, and not let anyone change me into something that I'm not. So we all know how that go. Uh, yeah, shout out, shout out. What's up, Lady T? Shout out to Hezekiah Walker. Yeah, I heard his prayer, y'all. Like again, I said I was tired, man. I was asleep. Been up since 7, dealing with all the BS on these YouTube streets. I'm glad one thing I still have is the armor of God, and I'm glad that He will allow me to withstand any punches, any bruises that the enemy uh, come against me. Glad I got that armor of God, because that's a lot of us need that. And I was listening to him, and I don't know if a lot of people ain't heard what the man said. And I know I've said it many a times. There is no big eyes and no little U's. Period. Uh, Very strong words. He also said that he said God will uh, pour out a blessing that I may not have room to receive. Yeah, I heard him. He said, we go through, but we pull through. Uh, he said, the enemy can't do anything to us unless uh, God gives him permission. He said, we are helpers to one another. There's no big eyes and little U's. You know, cool. I enjoyed that. Yeah, shout out to Sylvia for having him on his channel. So, uh, like I said, got some rest. And so we up at night tonight because the enemy has been busy. The devil has been busy. I heard him say, when the enemy can't get you, he attack your kids. And it's evident that the enemy been attacking people, kids in these YouTube streets. Uh, and when he said that, I thought about my kids and uh, how my kids don't have anything to do with this whole R. Kelly case and how the enemy speak on my kids and try to go after my kids because you can't get me. Yeah, made me think. Made me think. You know, so I continue to uh, tell God to keep me covered, my family covered and protected, and continue to have grace and mercy over uh, my family as well as myself. So I don't have no worries. Still start doing this up at night again and take it to another level, you know, because I like being up at night. And if you like being up at night, I want you to be part of the up at night crew. And we go be up at night. Yeah. Yeah, get y'all sleep. Get your sleep. Get your sleep. So sweet and sassy, Sharon, Dash, everybody in the chat. What's good? You know, I put this picture up here because this picture remind me of a lot of things. The picture you see right there is gonna be one of the pictures I'm gonna keep. And it says, God says, look up. That's why I never uh, look down. So I'm gonna continue to look up from which my help come from. Uh, you know, these last 2 weeks, uh, these last uh, 3 months, these last 4 months, this last year, uh, the last 6 months, last year, and uh, almost 2 years has been one hell of a roller coaster. Yeah, enemy's been on attack. I'm going to go speak about me. Uh, enemy has been on attack. Um, I replaced that D and D with G and D because it's always been G and D, as in God and me. And It don't take me that long to sit back and reflect over my life and all the things he brought me from and brought me to. But just to remind me, uh, when all fails, uh, God has never failed. Um, he say, "Much is given, much is required." He always said that. So I say, when I be sitting thinking, and I'm a very emotional individual, and I see Larry over there saying, "Oh yeah, he gonna sit in his car and cry." No, Larry, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna hold my head up high because I know who I am. I know I'm not the one that's going to jail real soon. I know I'm not the one uh, who leaving their kid's mother to be without a father to go to prison for a crime uh, that I didn't commit. That's what I know, Larry. I know that I won't be in jail when my kids are still out here. That's you, Larry. That's not me. That's what I know. Yeah, G and D, and I'm gonna stick to that forever. Uh, and so I find it hard that um, we live in this world, and we always try to think people uh, are better than the next person. And we always tend to put ourselves at a high altitude to where we think we're better than somebody, we're doing greater than somebody, we have more than somebody, and ain't nobody nobody. But me being old school, that's a saying that say everybody is somebody. Everybody is somebody. Everybody is somebody. Now, it's up to you to believe if you somebody or not. And I always said, uh, I don't need people to vouch for me. I don't need nobody to validate me. I don't need nobody to confirm me because I already got my validation and my confirmation from the man himself. I always know who I am, who I is, and whom I is because of who he made me. Uh, uh, you know, people will only take from what they see for what it's worth, but what they see is really not what it's worth because they don't have the whole entire story of what they see. So the fact that uh, you got to know your worth, you got to, you got to know your worth. And what I love about me, and I know sometimes y'all, I sit on these YouTube streets, and I know I can be a motherfucker. I know I can. I know I can let my blood pressure run up quick. But once I take a sit back and I reevaluate some things and reanalyze some things and refocus on some things, I always look to which my help has come from. I always look back to where my blessings has come from. I always look at all the things that he pushed me through. I made it through to get to. I always go back to that. And sometimes when I do those things, uh, it brings me back to where God then brought me from. He always uh, treat people how you want to be treated. And God not just looking on the outer appearance, he also looking on the inner appearance. Because the outer appearance is just mere nothing, or just our flesh. But he also looking at where your heart is at. And I think a lot of people forget that in these YouTube streets. I think they so tied up in, I rock with him, I roll with him, I don't like him, I don't like her, I don't like them because they over there, and I don't like them because they over there, and I can't mess with them because so and so associated with them, and I can't mess with that person because so and so tied with that person. When at the end of the day, and we all say we God's children and believers in Him, I thought Hezekiah Walker said it best. God doesn't have the respect of a person. He loves everybody. But I find it so hard that people say they rock with this person, but they try to tear down the next person. And then when that person that they tear down is coming from a place to where they was going through, and now God is working out for the good for them. And then the person that they was tearing down, now the person that he was talking about is going through the same thing the person they was talking about, and it's going to continue the cycle. But then they call on God, the same God. They say they hate when people use God, but now they the same people that need God, but go back to doing the same thing that got them in the mess they in now, and still don't know how to be grateful what God still done brought them from. I don't get it. I don't get it. And maybe it's not for me to get it, but it is for me to be aware. It is for me to be held accountable for. I was talking to Sylvia today and Cha-Cha, and I know a lot of people think I don't be listening when they be telling me something, because sometimes I know I can get a hot head, and when they spoke on some things, and it made a lot of sense. And sometimes I be hard headed and I don't even want to hear what you got to say, because I know when I'm mad, I feel like you preaching to the choir. Don't preach to me, preach to the next person. But the words that they said didn't fall off deaf ears to me, because I understand that God will hold me more accountable than the next person, because I know him. Yeah. They said God will hold me more accountable because I have a better relationship with God. And not saying that I'm better than anybody because I have a better connection with a relationship with him. But he said God will hold me more than the next person because I'm a strong believer, because I know his word, because I know how he operates. So he'll hold me more accountable than the person that doesn't have that relationship with him or that connection with him. He said he'll hold me more accountable because I know better. Yeah, I got it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I got it. I got it. I get it. Welcome to the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Uh, And I'm not finna be here to bash nobody. I ain't finna be here to talk about nobody. I just want to talk about how I see how the enemy works in my life, and uh, how he's continued to work in my life, and how God continued to give me the strength to endure every obstacle, every obstacle, every barrier, every roadblock, every stumbling block, every situation, every issue, every trial, every tribulation that come my way, how he still give me the strength to uh, withstand the situation, the issue. I got to thank him for that. I got to thank him for not the old me, but the new me is a whole lot better than the old me, because the old me would have been in prison, been in jail, talking about I could have did this, I should have did that. And as much as I want to take the law in my hand, I realize I can't take the law in my hand because I'm not the law. But what I can do is continue to pray for people, because God gonna hold me more accountable for than they hold the people that don't know him accountable for. See, when you know God, he gonna hold you more accountable than the people that know him and don't acknowledge him, or for the people who don't know him. But he's gonna hold me accountable, so I got to be responsible for my actions. So if anything I do that's out of ordinary, it ain't gonna be pleasing to him, and I might have to pay a penalty. So when I look back, when I see things, and I know I've been, uh, and I would apologize for being sometimes hard here, because at the time when I'm heated, I don't really care what other people trying to say to me. I don't really care what you're trying to tell me, what I need to do and who I need to be. I don't care about none of that. Because if I feel in my spirit, in my heart, I haven't done nothing wrong, nobody's going to make me feel different. When I know I've been 100 and dedicated and determined and disciplined, nobody is going to tell me nothing. And I think what folks don't understand, it's easy for you to tell me something when it's not you. Yeah, yeah. It's easy for folks to tell you something when it's not them that's constantly being attacked by the enemy. No, this ain't for no pity party. Because I know that that's what the devil come to do: steal, kill, destroy. I know that. He need to steal your joy, kill your dreams, destroy your happiness. That's what the enemy comes to do: steal, kill, and destroy. So I'm aware of all of that. But I try to explain to people, if you're not in my shoes and the enemy's not attacking you much as they're attacking me, uh, you can't understand me. So I do get emotional aroused, because when I feel a certain type of way, no one's gonna make me feel different. Nobody. Nobody. You know, it's one thing to fight against the enemy and all the demons and all the minions. And it's another thing when you got to fight against the enemy with the people who you think that's rocking with you, that's playing around with the enemy. That's crazy. And that just no particular person. They're just any and everybody in general. It's one thing to fight against the enemy, but it's one thing to fight with the people who's supposed to be with you, that's supporting the enemy tactics. That's a big battle. That's a big fight. You know, it's easy to say, I'm my own man, I'm my own woman. And even as a man and as a woman, everybody has an accountability that we all must face. And if a person can't be corrected And if a person can't accept constructive criticism, then who are we as a person? Who are we as a person? Who is the person? If I can't look in the mirror and say to myself, man, I messed up, and put my ego to the side, then who am I? I can't do the things I used to do no more. Because not only y'all are looking at me as a representative, as a spokesperson, or whatever you say, a blogger, whatever it is, because anything I do is a reflection not of just upon me, but with God, but also with you all, because you all are looking at me. So I can't go into my gangster portfolio because people is watching. So it's not about me. It's about what I represent. See, I realized I had to get out the way a long time ago and put he in the way of I. Because every time I thought about I was being self-centered. I was being selfish. I didn't give a fuck about nobody or you or what you saying or how you feel. So God had to take that I to me and put a he in me, which is him, and say he did it. He did it. And that's how I was able to do it. I think I heard Hezekiah Walker say some things about the stuff you got to speak to in existence and you got to see it. We move by faith and not by sight. I have faith. I had sight, but my faith overruled my sight because without my faith, how could I even see anything? I saw me having my own crib. I don't know what y'all see or what y'all seen, but I saw myself having my own crib. When I moved to Houston, I saw myself. And I said, I may had a plan, but my plan wasn't God plans, but I still saw myself having my own place. They say the power's in the tongue. So I spoke things into an existence. And I don't know if people thought I was just a non-believer, but I believed in him because he believed in me. Nobody said life was easy. Nobody said life would be handed to you on a silver platter. Here you go, take it. He ain't say that. He said you have to endure some things in order to get to where you're trying to go. I didn't ever think that YouTube would really be this hard doing commentary about anything beyond just Robert Sylvester Kelly. I didn't ever really think that. But it's a hard fight. You know, um, I spoke I spoke I spoke my life into an existence where folks don't even understand. And whether God did it through Cash App, what he did it through pay, whatever, I spoke it. He didn't ever say how he was going to do it, but he did it. Just like when I sold drugs, you never told me how he was going to deliver me from selling drugs, but he did it. So I had to really sit back and look at some stuff over my life and realize God did it. No matter what you want to say and what you want to call me, God did it. I prayed. I spoke it. I told God to do it while I was on my trip to Houston. He did it. And I had good faith and trust in him. You can't blame people for everything. Sometimes you got to blame yourself for how you allow people to treat you. Everybody can't handle your heart. Everybody can't handle your truth. Everybody can't handle your realness. Everybody can't handle who you are. Some people may pretend to be, but they can't. So you can't blame them. You got to blame yourself for what you allow to accept. So I hold myself accountable. It's one thing to have a heart, but it's another thing to have morals and values and principles that I would not decrease for nothing in the world. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Everybody's heart ain't the same. Everybody's vision ain't the same. Everybody's focus ain't the same. Everybody ain't going to the same destination. People ain't on the same flight. But we all got a journey. I can't help who he made me in my own flesh. I can't help it. I have to embrace it. I didn't know the gifts that I had. I didn't know my life would be a testimony. I didn't know that he would use me as a vessel. But from all of this that we went through, and we all came together as under one name, common name that God had used, and that is Robert Sylvester Kelly. Now, some of us may have been my friend on Facebook and ain't had nothing to do with Robert Sylvester Kelly, and he may just use social media to bring us together. But in these YouTube streets, there's one common name. God brought us together, which is Art Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly. Facts. Facts. But even if that's the case, I don't believe he just sent me here just to talk about Robert Sylvester Kelly. I believe he sent me here to show you that he's still God all by himself. I don't never think he's going to give me a platform where I can't praise his name and tell you and show you how good he is to me. I understand we ain't going to have no believers. I understand I'm going to have some doubters. But if coming from Chicago to Houston is not a testament to you that if he do it for me, he can do it for you, then what I'm here for? I'm not just here for Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm here to show y'all the goodness of the Lord as well. I've been a vessel many years. I know my gifts. You can't take it from me. I was born for this. I didn't know it. And sometimes when you got gifts, sometimes you don't even know how to embrace it. See, there's a difference between a gift and a talent. And I think a lot of people got it twisted. See, a gift is something you're born with. A talent is something you develop into. I didn't have to develop this. I was blessed with this gift, and God had to show me my gifts. So he told me, whatever platform he give me, he said, I want to use you for your glory. I don't know what he say for everybody else, and I think everybody really want me to come over here and say, hey, what's this about R. Kelly? What's this R. Kelly? This R. Kelly. They got 1,000 channels out there. When I decide I want to speak about Rob, that's fine. But when I want to speak about God and how you using Rob as a vessel for a lot of us that you just can't see, then that's what he gonna use me for. Some will get it, some won't get it, some will miss it. We ain't just getting entwined with each other incidentally. I just woke up and now I'm cool with Basic Mom. Now I'm cool with Raven. I'm cool with the people on social media. God used Robert Sylvester Kelly to orchestrate what's going on right now. And a lot of y'all won't even see that. And in the midst of that, he used me as a testimony to show y'all how good he still is. So if God can do it for me, what makes you think he can't do it for Rob? Rob just in prison. That don't mean he lost his belief. I started out one way. That don't mean it's supposed to be the same way. I'm just saying. So if God can do it for me, why he can't do it for Rob? Yeah, he used Rob to bring us together, but also I feel he used me to show people that he still is God. And by the word of his testimony, he said, I never leave you nor forsake you. So if he never left and forsake me, what makes you think he left and forsake Rob? I'm just saying. I would think that me getting in this fight, having a job, got laid off from my job, and the Cash App stuff started happening. I told my testimony in January. People found, I told them I was sleeping in my car, all this stuff, and, you know, stayed with this lady for a few months or whatever, a couple of months or whatever. And me telling my testimony and me coming from sleeping in my vehicle to going to a hotel and to get my own place will at least shed some light on some other people's lives to show them that God is really real and be like, wow, look where he come from. You got some people that will celebrate with you, but really be jealous at you at the same time. And I realized that, and it's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I realized that. And I'm not mad at nobody because they decide they don't like me for whatever reason. If I can't boast in what God has done for me, then who am I? I thank him for every blessing, every donation. I blessed him for him allowing me. And even when I didn't go get donation, I still blessed him anyway, because he's still been an on-time God to me. I can't speak for nobody else. Maybe people don't have testimonies. I guess testimonies only work when people going through something, not when they ain't going through nothing. You're supposed to praise him while you're going through and while you ain't going through nothing. And I think that's why a lot of people lose identities of themselves. From day one, I kept saying, teamwork make a dream work. There's no I, no team. I know everything I said because I know me. But I think some people done got the focus off a lot of things. And for the ones think I'm not focused, I'm still focused. It ain't gonna stop. I know who I am. I know who he developed. I know who he created. I know what he gave me. And when people think I be playing, and when I say you cannot take nothing from me, you didn't give me. You didn't give me my spirit. You didn't give me my testimony. You didn't give me my pride. You didn't give me my ego. You didn't give me my joy. You didn't give me my happiness. You didn't give me my blessings. God did that. He did it. He did it. And people think I be playing when I say, if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at God. But how you got to be mad at the same God that blessed you? I don't understand that. How you going to be mad at the same God that blessed you? What bums still got a storage and pay it faithfully every month since last year of May? What bum still got 2 vehicles that's in his name and still got keys and titles to them? What bum you know to save up their money, come from one place to another, one state to another state, end up one way and get a roof over his head and still able to keep it? What bum do you know that do stuff like that? Because if crack took over me, how am I still living? Yeah. Yeah. I understand they mad. I understand people mad because they ain't got that relationship I do. So I'll be whoever you want me to be. Listen, y'all can create a million names on YouTube to describe me, but it's what I respond to. God is still good. What could you do about it? Nothing. What could you do about it? Nothing. Because if he wasn't good, why you over here in my chat listening to what I'm saying? And the same people that talking about me, I'm sure you called on them before too. Did he answer your prayers? Because he answered mine. And he got more, he go answer. Yeah. Yeah. So I expect people to come in the chat and say, yeah, he this, he that, he that. Don't get mad at me because you got to get up into work in the morning. This is my job. And anytime I turn this live on, it's still my job. Because when I turn it off, I'm still going to be the same person. I'm going to be the same person when I'm on. I'm going to be the same person when I'm off. It ain't going to change. I don't change like the wind, and I don't go which way the wind blows. I keep it steady. All of my haters, they sit in the bushes and they listen to my words, and they know for a fact the enemy can use them any given time because I'm a warrior and I'm strong. Remember that picture right there, y'all see? I took that picture years ago. And I said, I look up. The reason why I look up, because God said, look up. That's why I never look down. And the only time I'm going to look down is when I got that devil up under my feet, stepping on his head. So that's when he mad. So I had to do some reevaluation. Yeah, I really had to, man. I had to grasp myself. And I remember somebody, Sylvia and Cha-Cha said today, it said, God gonna hold you more accountable for DJ because he know him. He know you know better. And as much I ain't want to receive that, don't think I wasn't listening because I heard every word they said. Yeah, I do get a hard head because I just feel like when I'm at a place in my life, and no matter how much you try to be happy, no matter how much joy you try to have, There's always somebody trying to destroy it. It's always somebody trying to take away from it. It's always somebody trying to pull you down. I don't see none of these people going over in Tasha K chat telling her get a job. I don't see nobody going Larry chat telling him go get a job. I don't see nobody going to none of these other YouTube bloggers. They use YouTube as a source of income to go get a job. Is the hate on me really that bad? Really, really that bad? Because I can smile with my blessings? Because I can rejoice with God, what he done for me? See, I'm going to make it to the next level whether you like it or not. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nobody. I do have a gift that people just don't possess. And I love the versatility that God gave me. You can't destroy it. I am a magnet attraction. And I have to embrace this, y'all. Even when the enemy try to tell me that, I got to embrace who I am. And I'm not like the rest. I'm not like the rest. I'm a very unique individual. I'm not like the rest. So I can understand people getting jealous and I can understand people envy me and I can understand people hating on me and I can understand all they do is talk about me because they ain't got nothing else to talk about. The same people talk about me want the same thing. Ain't that something? So if I shouldn't get a cash app, why should you get a cash app? If you want to make this an even cash app thing, everybody take away y'all cash apps and stop talking about mine. I'm just saying, if we go play fair ball game, if we go stop talking about cash app, stop promoting your cash app. Because what makes you think people want to hit yours and not want to bless mine? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand that. So when you talk about cash apps, take away yours. I'll take away mine. But if you ain't gonna take away yours, stop hating on mine. That's facts. That's facts. Whether you got a job, don't got a job, take away your cash app because your cash app is extra blessings that people donating to you. Mine's is Kevin's blessings. I'm just saying. If you so concerned about my cash app and you so hypocritical about my cash app, take away yours. Lead by example. For everybody to say they don't need cash app, get rid of yours. And I'll get rid of mine. But I know you ain't gonna get rid of yours. But you still go hate on mine. So you'll want people to donate to you, but you don't want them to donate to me. How hypocritical is that? I ain't gonna change Kevin Blessings to no other name other than the name when I first created it. Kevin's Blessings. And they mine. So Larry, Bozo, Levi, if y'all so worried about a cash app, stop promoting y'all's. And that go for anybody else in that nature. If you so worried about my cash app, stop promoting yours. Because you only get cash app by talking about mine. What all the hate for? Yeah. What's all the hate for? You so worried about my cash app, lead by example. Tell them you don't want none. I ain't gonna tell them that. I ain't gonna tell nobody that. I ain't gonna tell nobody not to hit my Cash App. No, I ain't gonna tell you that. Hit my Cash App. Bless my Cash App. If they blessing theirs, bless mine. I don't got nothing to do with them. Whatever they do is what they do. But if they're gonna be so critical about a Cash App, then why do you have one? Don't no motherfucker know what Levi work. He just a nigga that's pop in and out off the internet. But at the end of the day, he still got a Cash App. That's crazy. People looked at my blessings and say, wow, this nigga got him an apartment. How in the hell did he do that? I saved. I trusted God. I kept my faith. I held on. I endured. I believed. I spoke it into an existence. The power was in my tongue. My vision was clear. And God came through. I saved my Cash Apps. He trusted me through the people donations. And that's why I got a crib. And you can do the same thing if you ain't jag off your money. I'm just saying. You can do the exact same thing the same way I done it. It's got it how I got it. By bringing the commentary I bring and the people rocking with your channel and being supportive of your channel and get it the same way I got it. I saved. He put the right people in my life to help me save. Why he put Sweet and Sassy right there. He allowed the other people to bless me to save my donations. So I didn't do this by myself. I ain't do this. I did this because of y'all donations. I ain't gonna never take the credit for this to say I did anything because I didn't do it. God did it. So why is everybody so upset? Why is everybody that want to see me doing worse than doing better? You know what I heard Hezekiah Walker say? He say, people with you when everything is going good. He said, but the minute everything go bad, where them same ass people? Where them same people? Where those same people? Where are those same people? And I experienced that. Even while working, everybody was rocking and rolling. And the minute I lost my job, them same people weren't around. They still weren't rooting for you. And even the one that claim to be rooting for you, be some of the ones that still be hating on you. Y'all better be careful what you speaking up in the universe. You better be careful who you speaking your voice on, who you putting your tongue on. Because you never know the person that you speaking on might be the one you might have to look at again. Never know. Same person you speaking on, God may make an example out of you to show you ain't no better than me. You better be careful. All you people that think I'm a bum, you better hope you don't be no bum. Even though I know I'm not a bum. But while you speaking those things, you better hope you don't be no bum. All you people that say I'm homeless or was homeless, you better hope you don't become homeless. All you people that's tripping on my Cash App, and how people bless my Cash App, you better hope they don't stop blessing yours. Because things can turn around for the bad for you and still go for the good for me because I know where my heart at. You have the slightest idea of the relationship and the communication that I have with God. Sometimes you got to pay it forward. And God know I done paid it forward a lot of times. So I ain't really tripping. Welcome to Up at Night with DJ Tyson. I paid it forward. Yeah. 2020 is just the process. It's the process to the progress. And I trusted God process. And now the progression is elevating. And I heard and I saw these people found out where he stayed. We want to get him to lose his apartment. You can't do nothing. God granted me this. You can't look. Even if you found out where I live, you still can't get me put out. God did this. You can't undo what God did. The devil can't do nothing without God's permission. So while you speaking on me losing stuff, you better hope you don't fall into that same boat of losing. Because I tell them, take care of my enemies. Take care of them all. Show them it's you in the raft, in the ram, in the bushes. Show them it's you. I go by testimonies, man, and the stuff that I see. Ain't it crazy how the same person, Bozo, talked about me being a bum. I live on the streets. I live in my car. I was laying on Denise's couch. All this stuff. How you come from having your own crib and to living with somebody? That don't sound like an upgrade. It sounds like God downsized a little bit. Come on, man. Y'all don't get this, man. Y'all don't get this. Y'all steady want to keep playing with this God that everybody say they believe in, even the ones on the other side. Y'all steady want to keep playing and go, all you people that sitting up there trying to curse me, go get cursed back triple time. Watch what I tell you. Y'all don't believe in the Spirit? Y'all don't believe in the Holy Spirit? Keep living. That's why I don't believe in treating people bad. And I don't give people nothing they ain't got coming. Look at him now. He lived with somebody. When he had his own place. Yeah. That's crazy. When God do something for you, you don't even appreciate what he done for you. You take it for advantage and want to try to tear the next man down, the next woman down, and you think you go get blessed? He downsized Bozo. He downsized him. But y'all don't want to see that as a sign. I see it. I see it. I thank him all the time. I say, God, thank you for my place, God. When I travel, thank you for my crib. Protect my crib, God. When I look at my camera when I'm gone back to Chicago or when I went to New York, I always look at my camera, my crib, my security camera. It's like everything cool at the crib. I said, thank you, God. When I pack my bags up and I fly, before I leave my crib, I say a prayer over my crib. I said, God, watch over my crib. I know it ain't much, but just keep everything intact till I get back home, Lord. So when I be traveling, I can't wait to get back to my safety net, my comfort zone, something God done blessed me with, and I can still tell him thank you no matter what nobody else say. Why you think Bozo going through what he's going through right now? Y'all think that's just coincidentally? Y'all think that's coincident? That's not a coincidence, people. Just give it a little time. Some more stuff gonna happen. See, people can play with me, but you can't play with God. Because he gave me the spirit of discernment, who is who and who's what. And he never say keep being a fool. He never keeps saying be loyal. He never keeps saying turn the other cheek. You know what he tell me, y'all? When people play with my heart and play on my intelligence, he said, I'm going to show you. And once I show you, you have the power to make a difference. And you know what? You know what? And Lyshaw, listen to me, bro. Don't disrespect my chat. This is my job. This is my temporary job. I don't need shit. If I needed a job, God would have put me in that position. This is my job. Telling y'all the goodness of him. Period. But y'all people act like y'all ain't never been through shit in life. But y'all want to talk about me. I wonder if you took an inventory of your life and asked you when the last time you asked God to do something for you. Can you tell him? Can you put it in the chat? When the last time you asked him to do something for you, not me. When the last time you talked to him, not me. When the last time you asked him to bless you, not me. And did he do it for you? And then that's the question you need to answer yourself. Did God do it for you? Because the last time I checked, he did it for me. Y'all can keep talking about Cash App, 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 Cash App. Fine. It still ain't gonna take away who I am as a person. Because it didn't make me and it sure won't break me. This is my job. Right now, this is my job. I love it. If you hate it, I love it. If you hate it, I love it. I love talking to the people. I love getting my message across. I love it. And can't nothing you do about it. Either you listen to it or you don't, or you go to the next channel and rock with who you rock with. I ain't asked for you haters to come over here to listen to me because this ain't for you. But I still love you. I still love you. Period. Because whether I get that 9 to 5 or not, people still gonna be the same way today. Look, you can be the janitor, you can do security, you can do whatever. They still gonna talk about me. And I'm one of those people, I ain't gonna work a job that I ain't like or love no way. That ain't me. That's some of you people just do it for the money. I do it because I love it. I love doing what I'm doing right now. I love it. If you listening, I love it. If you don't listen, I can't stand it. But I love it. And I know where my heart at when I do it. So can't you nothing you do about it. You can scream, get a job, get a job. This is my job. I love it. It's just part-time. I ain't on the slow bus. It's just part-time. But you hate that this job done got me a crib. I know that. You hate my Cash App got me a crib. It make you so envious of me, so jealous of me, that you can't look in the mirror and confess to yourself of how much you jealous of Kevin's blessings. I know it's a lot of you non-believers out there don't think God didn't do it. He did do it because I didn't do it. All I can say, he trusted me. That's all I can keep telling you. He trusted me with the finances. That's all I can tell y'all. I didn't do this. I didn't do it. I did not do it. I'm here to tell you now, God is my witness. I did not do this. God did this. All I did was pray. I saw it. I seen it. I believed. I kept my faith. And God did it. But in order for him to do it for me, he had to trust me with what he gave me. And he did. And I made the right decision with what he trusted me with. When you go get that through your head, whether it's a cash app or not, if it wasn't a person giving me a cash app and somebody gave me a check, he still got to trust me with his finances, whether it's cash app, whether it's a personal check or a money order, a money gram, and whoever, somebody can right now say, hey, he go $2,000. God still got to trust me to make the right decision with that $2,000. People can get money all the time and jag it off. So my question is, why be mad because I made a wise decision? Why be mad because I saved? Why be mad because I seen? Why be mad because I spoke into an existence? Why be mad because you ain't me? I'm me, and you're you. And I ain't trying to be like you. So why the fuck is you hating on me? Why you jealous of me? Why you mad because people donate to me? Why you mad because God trusts me? Why? Why? That's what you need to ask yourself when you look in the mirror. Why are you so jealous of Kevin Terrell, aka DJ TYSON? And then you may have the answer. Because you hating and being jealous for no reason. You probably wish you can sit right here and talk like I do. You probably wish you did have my voice. You probably wish you could keep an audience by keeping it real and not lying. But it ain't your gift. Because if it was your gift, he'd have gave it to you. I'm often imitated, never duplicated. You think this where it ends right here? You think my whole life ends with YouTube? Are you serious? You really think I ain't gonna get no job? You really think I ain't gonna get up my ass early as I get up and go to work? Are you serious? Temporary. Not permanent. Temporary. I'd be a damn fool if I tell a motherfucker I get a job and motherfucker find out where I work at. You got all the hate that's on these YouTube streets. You think I'm that dumb? Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why I hate Kevin Terrell? Why I hate DJ TYSON? Is it because it's cash apps? Do I really hate him for that? Or I hate him because the people that really love me support me? So look in the mirror. Next time you wash your face and brush your teeth, you wake up with me on your mind early in the morning, look yourself in the mirror and say, why do I hate this man? Why I'm jealous of him? Because whatever he can do, I can do. And you probably can. And I ain't gonna say you can't do it better than me. Because this ain't no competition. But I know the gift God gave me. I promise you that. I promise you that. Well, but the Cash App ain't stopped. I think you mad because you want it to stop. Don't worry about my plan. My plan is not with you. Remember that. My plan is not with you. It ain't for me to tell nobody my long-term goal, my short plan. That's between me and God. Never would I tell you haters that. Never. Why are you worried about it? If I even got a plan, why you concerned? Is you gonna make it better? That's what you need to ask yourself. Why y'all so concerned about what I do with my life? Is you gonna make it better? If you ain't gonna make it better, shut the fuck up. If you worried about my long-term goal, don't talk about it. Be about it. I ain't sleeping with you. That's the problem with folks. We worry about the next person and what they doing. We worry about what the next person. If you think I'm on here worried about love yourself first, what you go do if YouTube ain't, I don't care about that. I'm not worried about what you doing. If you spend all this time worried about how I'm eating, how I'm living, what I'm doing, who cash apping me, and if you too much worried about my cash app, I think you on the wrong track. Why are you so concerned about it? So if it ain't cash app no more, what you go do is the question. That's what you need to ask yourself. If it ain't no more cash app, what you go do? Because if you ain't go do nothing, then ain't don't ask me nothing. Let me look at my phone. Because motherfuckers ain't on their business and letting them haters in. They mad. Let me look at this phone. Yeah. Man, look, I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers mad about what I said. That don't mean shit. It's what I showed you. Period. Period. I don't give a fuck what I said about Robert Sylvester Kelly. I spoke how the fuck I feel at that particular time. And if you still in your feelings about that, then go get you some help. Because from since then, I done woke up a lot of motherfuckers in these YouTube streets. A lot of motherfuckers been exposed. So if you still 2019 tripping, you 2020 slipping. Get you some help. That's all you do. That's all you do. Maybe it's y'all don't want people to support me on YouTube because you so jealous and envy that I got my own shit because the people supported and I saved the money they supported me with. That's still jealousy. That's still hate. Why are you so worried about it? If you ain't participating, you hating. Period. Period. Those that know what it is know what it is. They know what it is. You still can't stop shit. This shit didn't make me and it ain't gonna break me. I don't even know why y'all keep trying. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still gonna get the views. My channel still gonna be monetized and I'm gonna get my other channel back. So ain't shit you can say. I'ma still pop this pop, talk this shit, and still get my cash apps. Why is you mad? Everybody got them. And most of these motherfuckers get it just by lying. At least I get mine by telling the truth. Thank you for the cash app. I'm not gonna say your name because it ain't their business. I make the changes I see fit. If God tell me make changes, I will make changes. Period. If he tell me to not do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Everybody worrying about, am I coming to Chicago? Don't worry about it. You come to Chicago. Go for Rob. Don't go for me. If you just want to see if I'm there, then just go. But make sure you stump for Rob. Do that. Stop being worried about me so much. I ain't the focus. I'm just the messenger. I'm about to get me a strong mind team that got the finger on the trigger for them haters. Because them haters, they ain't nothing but a distraction. Right now, I don't need none of that. I've been distracted enough with all the shit that's been going on. I'm finna get rid of that. I'm downsizing my moderation. If you can't keep the haters out, then what the hell I need you for? Period. Get tired of seeing them hating ass motherfuckers coming up in here, letting them talk all that shit, but you can't get them out when they come. I don't want them in here. I don't want their opinions in here. I don't want what they got to say in here. I don't want none of their words in my chat. They got to go. Period. Don't worry about who support me. Go on somebody else trying to worry about why they support them. Go on Tasha K channel and worry about why they support her, or Bozo or Larry channel and worry about why they support them. Don't worry about why they support me. If you ain't donating, you hating. Period. Fuck y'all steady go be mad for, because I'm still breathing. I'm still surviving. I still got my head above water. Why y'all mad at my come up? Y'all looked at my setback, but y'all hating on my get back. That's crazy. That's crazy. You talked about my setback, but now you hating on my get back. Boy, you fucking hypocrites. Keep them haters out my chat. Yeah, they do. They ain't focused on R. Kelly. They focusing on my cash app. Yeah. They talk about my setback. Now they worried about my cash app. That's crazy. They talk about my setback, and now they jealous of my comeback. That's crazy. Like, I just literally didn't have nothing all my life. Boy, you better do your background check, boy. I'm used to having and go have again. And it wasn't because of no cash app. Keep telling you clowns. Keep telling you clowns. He did it before. He go do it again and again and again and again. I'm not going to stop believing because y'all don't believe. I'm going to continue to see because y'all don't see. I'm going to continue to have faith because you don't have faith. Don't get mad at me because he ain't stopped blessing me. You see that picture? I'm looking up. I ain't looking down. I know a lot of y'all want to see me look down, but it's not going to happen. So take all your rhetorics, all your opinions, and take them to Larry or Bowles. I'm sure they'll have them. And then while you giving it to them over there, cash at them. You ain't got to donate to me. Those that go donate to me, go donate. Those the ones that go support, go support. And what I'm going to do with my finances is what I do with my finances. Why is you so mad? Got to pray for some of you haters, man. Got to pray for y'all. Yeah, they watching. There's a lot of people watching, but ain't a lot of people liking, because hopefully a lot of them is a lot of haters. That's all. They ain't liking because they haters. They ain't liking because they mad because I'm going somewhere. I showed y'all. I told y'all. If you didn't want to take this journey with me, you should have never supported my channel. Period. If you ain't want to go through with me this going through session, you should have never donated to my channel, and I would have never got me a crib. You should have never donated. If you didn't want to see me grow, you should have never donated. Because I'm a wise man. I'm a wise man. I ain't stupid. I ain't dumb. I saw it. I spoke it. God did it. The power is in my tongue, not your tongue. Whatever you speak to him about is what you speak to him about. Period. Whatever your conversation with him, that's your conversation with him. Whatever my conversation with him, oh, he listens to me. Stop being so jealous. Stop being so envious. Get your prayers up. Get your blessings up. Get whatever you want God to do for you up. And stop watching me. I must be so much of a main attraction that it hurt a lot of you haters that y'all can stop talking about me, but I still love you. And all I'm going to continue to do is let you see me shine. He said, let your light shine that he may see your good works. And that I shall continue to do. Thank y'all for being up that night. Glad to have y'all. The only ones who ain't liking is the haters. Because you don't understand my God. But that's okay. I'm still a Christian thug. Yeah. It's all good. I ain't mad at you. I still love you. I love you from afar. I just pray for you, man. I pray that he never take nothing he gave you away from you. That's my prayer to all my haters. My prayer is that God never take nothing from you that he gave to you and then have you come back to him of which you got it from in the first place. That's my prayer for all my haters. Y'all don't see the transformation, do you? Y'all don't see the transition, do you? You don't see why things is not looking right in your life. You know things ain't looking right in your life for a reason. Because you're doing something wrong. You ain't praying enough. You can't pray and hate at the same time. Don't work like that. How can I pray to God and ask him to do some things for me and at the same time be hating on the next man while I want God to do something for me? Are you serious? Well, maybe that's somebody else you serve, but that ain't me. I don't have no reason to hate. I ain't got no reason to be jealous. I ain't got no reason to be treacherous. I don't got no reason to be malicious. I don't got no reason to be jealous or envy of a person. How? And I want God to bless me and take me to another level. No, that's not the wrong one. You in the wrong chat. But evidently, I must be saying something for people to be over here 140 strong to be watching me. Watching this little image that you see of me looking up. I must be saying something you still here in my chat. Show me what I'm saying don't make sense to you by leaving. Yeah. Yeah. I can help you out the door. Show me what I'm saying don't make sense to you by leaving. Let the numbers decrease. Let the numbers decrease while God still increase. Because if what I say don't make sense, why is you still listening? Why are you in the bushes? And even the people in the bushes know God, but they refuse to show their face because they don't want the opposition to see that they watching me in the bushes. I'm gonna find that program where you can see who all watching you. I'm gonna get that one. So I can start calling all you people out in the bushes and say, why you listening to my message? Why you listening to what I'm saying? Yeah. I love when the enemy flee. Why you still here? I ain't asked you to stay here to listen to me. You listening because it's something I'm saying. But guess what? Come a little closer. Let me tell you something. I still love you. Even when you're in the bushes, you can't stop me. You can talk about me. You can say what you want about me. But I'ma still hold my head up high. And I'ma still walk by faith and not by sight. So keep on rooting for me. Because whatever you root for, it's going to turn around for the good. And God going to continue to get the glory, the honor, and the praise. Because that's all I know. I love you. I pray that God gives you a cure to your jealous ways. I pray that God gives you a cure to your envious ways. I pray that God fix the healing that you need to make it day by day. I still love you. I thank you for listening.